What's going on? I don't even know. Am I live yet? 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 Or is it going to make me wait for the whole 4 minutes, whatever? I guess I'm here. Hi, Frostbite, BMC, AZ, Against the Army, Doug Wagner, Eric Beyer, Father. Hello, Father.
You're alive.
Oh, hey, me. Me's here. I have no idea what I am even doing here tonight. Hi, teacher. Hello, Kane. Hugs. Nice to see you. Michelle Mabel. Michelle Mabel. Hi, Maria. Roxilla. Gypsy Wolves. Yeah, below me. Gilbert Rogers. Shalom. Hello. Nope, it's just Angel. No Keith. Hi, Onyx. I had to work today, so I've been like agitated all day because my schedule changed. Take the ads. Is there ads? Did you have to watch a commercial?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Hey, man, I made half a cent. I made half a cent for each commercial. So how many people's here? I might have made a couple cents. Woohoo! Hi, Natty. All those cents add up, I guess. No ads, said Michelle. Well, some people have like no ads. Like they pay for the no ad thingy. So they don't have to see ads. So what are y'all doing? You just come here to stare at this person? I made 8 cents. Woohoo! I know, like, I was looking at analytics. I don't usually look at analytics because numbers are just like whatever to me. But yeah, the other day it was like said something about you made 38 cents this month. I was like, woo, go me. I got 38 cents. My dad's drinking a beer. Yeah, my dad was over here earlier. Clipping and shipping, or clipping and stripping. Stripping. Let's throw some dollars at you, man, for that stripping. Oh, no, there's Keith. I don't know why my phone went off. He's like, I see you. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? I'm kind of like in my feelings. I've been in my feelings a lot lately, and it's not a happy place, man. It sucks being in your feelings. And like, I haven't been able to see my therapist, so there's that. Y'all want to be my therapist? You want to be my therapist today? In 9 months, you will have enough for some coffee. Hey, Doug, the squirrels are real. Gonna clean up, then head up. Some people say, yeah, they'll be my therapist. Yeah, normally, like, I talk to my therapist and I get to like complain about everything, and then he like centers me, and then I like feel good and can like do stuff. Just like saying, like speaking out all the poop that exploded on you. Just like, I don't know, you just have, if you can like physically release all the crap, then you can like feel better. Because sometimes I feel like, you know, I've learned like boundaries and stuff, and like what you're willing to tolerate and what you're not willing to tolerate. That's basically like boundaries. Hi, Starika. And sometimes I feel like, all right, I'm in my little bubble. I'm in my bubble. Here's my boundary, you know. So like nobody come in my boundary, right? And sometimes I feel like someone just like I don't know. I just imagine, one of those big like bubble things that people go inside and you can like spin around like a hamster or like bounce off of each other or whatever. I feel like I'm like got that imaginary bubble. And I feel like sometimes people just come up, they open the hatch, they throw all their shit in there, and then they freaking run away. They like freaking run. They're like, here's all my shit. Now I'm out of here. Bye. Like hi Jackalope. That's how I feel sometimes. I feel like people just like empty their stuff into my perfectly like serene, sane bubble, and then they just run. They're like, here, now you deal with my crap. I feel better now. Hi, Iron Jim. I keep getting like texts. All right, why? Somebody said they're in my boundary. Well, I don't see you. I don't see you in my boundary. Hi, Silent Silver. Hi, Bullion Renegade. He said, welcome to my world. Yeah, it's like you're... You are? Well, you're not in my basement. Unless I'm on like the wrong part. No, Keith's got the weird analytic stuff up and everything. I don't see anybody in my basement. There's no one in my basement. Hi, Lady Bluegrass. It was, oh, you're the one that came and opened my lid and threw all your shit in and then ran away. And you're like, oh, I'm feeling better. Yeah, it's really difficult, like having like ADHD, squirrel, or what they call like squirrel brain. Because I feel like I let people's stuff stick to me, like it sticks to me, and then they feel better, but then I feel like crap because their stuff's like stuck on me. Like I feel like things that I feel like amplified by like 10,000. So like when I'm happy, I'm like super happy. I'm like, yeah, and everybody's like, oh man, that person's like had too much caffeine or something. But when I'm like low, I'm like really freaking low. And when you get really low, it bites. It really bites because you got to like crawl. You got to like crawl up out of that. Hi, Jim. Hi, Elton. So yeah, I've been like learning a lot of stuff like about myself like the past few years. And it's like you're crawling up. Soul vampires. Hi, JJ. Yeah, sometimes it's man, did you guys see something up there? Like I swear to God, I saw like something come down. Yeah, look, watch. Woo. I guess when I move my hands, there's like a monster up there. He's like coming for my head. Do you guys see it? Or is it just me? Am I like hallucinating? Is there like a white orb like coming down to like eat my head? Or like suck out my soul? Tech support's coming here.
Yeah, it's because of the
like hi, Dennis.
White light.
It's a cloud.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just like making sure that I wasn't like all of a sudden hallucinating, seeing some like orb coming to like munch on my head or something. Hi, Don. Don.
Yeah, it's white light.
I guess whenever if I like start talking with my hands, like the orb bubble comes to eat me. So I guess I better like keep. I guess that's why they say keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, keep your hands like this height or lower.
They're like, keep your hands to yourself, man, or that crazy white orb monster is gonna come and munch on you. Yeah, I was like tripping out. I thought I was like having a hallucination for a moment. Hi, Ringmaster Ray.
Okay, have fun.
Yeah, Nick had to come in here and be like, Is she hallucinating? Let me see.
Well, yeah, I was just
Do
wondering.
I need to run and put up my get in my giant bubble?
Yeah, I just had to come and make sure like you're not having your like life's first manic episode.
I've been having a lot of manic episodes lately.
Well, like with I'm gonna come over here. I'm not gonna show my face, but
Who else had mania episodes?
Well, no,
or do you even know what a mania episode is?
Hi, I'm gonna talk with my hands. Pretend
Bill.
I'm here. So
don't put your hand too high because I don't want that monster coming to eat my brain.
But no, here's the thing, like, especially with ADHD, it's one thing that ADHD and bipolar and also ADHD has where like you go from like low mood to high mood and you're not having manic episodes per se, because that's a lot different than just like feeling manic or feeling high strung or whatever. But it's a similar vibe. It's like you're on the kiddie roller coaster version of having bipolar because you're like, the lows are so low, and then suddenly you're manic. You just don't have the what's it called? You don't have like you don't have like the ultimate shittiness of your manic episodes lasting hours, days, if not months. And sometimes when you have actual manic episodes, you do hallucinate. So that's why I was like coming in here.
I'm having it's a manic Tuesday.
Yeah, making sure like you're not having actual like manic episode and you're just having ADHD mania,
Just another manic Tuesday. Wish it was Wednesday so it could be hump day.
I love Wednesdays. That's when I have therapy.
Yeah. I sometimes I feel like I don't know. I like watched what was I watched? I watched like the Vampire Diaries and what was the spinoff from the Vampire Diaries?
Originals.
The originals. Like I was watching like Vampire Diaries and originals. I like binge watch those, and like when they're like a vampire, like if they like turn off their humanity, then they don't care about anything. And sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I was a vampire and I wish I could turn off my humanity so I just didn't care. But then, if you don't care, then
well, see, like that's one thing they have stuff. With like a lot of vampire things. Kevin. It's one or the other of either they fully turn off their humanity. So not only are they turning off their empathy, they're also turning off their emotions. So they don't get angry, they don't get happy, they get nothing. But then you have some series which is basically like all vampires are autistic because they all have messed up empathy. And I'm like, yeah, that's relatable. But then you have the ones who like, yeah, in the like originals and stuff where it's like, yeah, I have no humanity. That means I don't even get to feel happy. I just feel nothing forever. And I'm like, yeah, man, but that'd be nice for like a break.
But when they don't have their humanity, they start like eating everybody and killing everybody. So yeah, I don't want to like eat and kill everybody. I just need
the break of like feeling nothing.
I just want the break of like not feeling anything. Of course, there is meds like that, but then you just feel like a zombie.
Well, yeah, because you're on like autopilot or whatever.
Yeah. You take meds and then you're like on autopilot and then you're like, oh my God, I don't feel anything. So then that bites too.
I like how a majority of the stream so far is just everybody saying hi to each other. Hi, hello, Miss Gwen Crew. Hello, John Jacobs. Hello, Amy, etc. And everyone's just saying hi.
Need to get into hunting. Well, yeah, that's pretty much what we do. We like greet everybody. Everybody's like, the squirrel is like getting into some uncomfortable territory, so we're just gonna like pretend that.
Well, see, like most streams I'm in. Oh, Ringmaster Ray popped in. Yeah, most streams I'm in, people will say hi to the streamer and then hi to whoever greets them. But everyone here, they're so nice and friendly. They're like, hello. It's like one of those TV shows where everyone you walk by, you say hi to, and they say hi back.
Yeah, this dude that I'm bringing up, like we have like squirrel brain, like our brains understand each other. We could just sit there and like we could telepathy each other. Telepathy. What is that?
Squirrel nuts.
Planters nuts. I like the honey roasted, man.
That's what these are, honey roasted.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh man, you're just like a big tease.
So that's the only way I eat candy corn is I put candy corn in with the nuts, then it tastes like a payday.
No one's, by the way, believe it or not, no one's saying that she's bipolar. I'm saying I am bipolar.
Hi, Walker Magnet.
Me, tech support. I have bipolar, and ADHD has similar like emotional ups and downs that bipolar does, But I don't take medication for my bipolar because I'm just free-balling life and suffering.
Hi, Shroom Day. Novice Star.
Shroom Day. Shroom Day.
Mushrooms are considered magic.
Magic mushroom. I've never eaten a magic mushroom. Good evening, Will. Yeah, here's my brats here. But yeah, I don't know. Like,
you should have named your cat Uranus.
All the cats should. You know, they say a cat is the only animal that's less than 2 foot tall, but their butt is always like eye level with you.
Yeah, they always want to stick it in your face. Smell me, smell me, smell me.
You're always like looking at butt.
No, thank you.
Oh, she almost fell off.
She thought the paper was She does not have good vision in one of her eyes, too. No, so that doesn't help.
One of her eyes is like super cloudy. It's been that way since we've had her.
Yeah, she's not blind in it, but she definitely has low vision in that eye.
Yeah, start her cornea.
She also stinks. She stinks so bad. Come here.
She's fine.
Oh,
yeah, this cat face. Though, yeah, this cat has the worst farts ever.
And her skin and breath smells bad.
She's like the smallest, skinniest cat we have. Yet when she farts, it's like worse than a man fart.
Warning, she's drooling extra bad. When she just shook her face, she literally threw drool on me. So don't let her near the keyboard.
Walker Magnet, just do exclamation point. I think find me.
Find me. Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Exclamation point, find me.
I think you set it up the same.
Yeah, Shroom Day, they actually do microdosing for people who have things like bipolar, schizophrenia, and PTSD. It's crazy. Like, crazy in an interesting way.
Yep, find me means that somebody can find you.
There you go. Yeah, and it's going to
be...
Hey,
dog! Woof, woof.
There you
go. Let the dogs in. Woof.
Someone said, I like how you say since we met her.
Met who?
About the cat. So you said since we met the cat.
Oh, since we met her?
Yeah. Well, technically it's true. Since we met her, she was a stray cat.
All of our cats have been strays.
She might have been stinky forever.
Got a squirrel keychain? The squirrel keychain! Oh my god, we're being locked in. I'm getting claustrophobic. My favorite is the turd, man. Oh, I need to get a keychain of my squirrel. See, did you see that? That dude was coming down to munch my head again.
Yeah, it's the auto white light thing, but I don't know how to change it.
She got just a guy and the squirrels. You don't have a turd, do you?
No, I never have won the turd thing. Biggest turd in your life has never won a turd thing.
I'm not going to get into the mental health stuff because that'll get heavy, but yeah, I also have PTSD. I have a lot of mental stuff going on.
We're all nuts here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all crazy here.
Welcome to the nut house.
Parentheses, positive, accepting, etc. Parentheses.
No, I don't have bipolar. I have ADHD.
Well, no, that's what they thought I was saying. You have ADHD.
He's going to eat the other half of his $10 foot long
green screen.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Disappearing.
Yeah, the $5 foot long is now $10.
Hey, and it's buy one get one until the 17th.
Does that have some weird sauce on it or something?
Your cat's been doing that. Bring it down. Doing what?
The candy corn fangs.
Making the orb. Yeah, it's causing the orb.
That's a little kid inside me, like taking the candy corn and making fangs.
Oh yeah. I used to do that when I was a kid. Make the fang candy corns.
Yeah, fang
you could glue like fake fingernails on your teeth too, if you sharpen them to a point.
Yeah, some people do that, and they basically make like a fake mouth guard mold with like hot glue or other type things.
All right. I don't even speak it. Now you can probably hear me better.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
Not so far away.
Man.
Well, he's like you're stuffing your face, man.
Hey, I just got off work.
I want candy.
Yeah, you always do the candy corn teeth and the bugle claws.
Oh yeah, I used to put bugles on each of my fingers. The bugles.
I used to put black olives at Thanksgiving all the time. We'd have black olives, and I always put them on my fingers and eat them.
Put black olives. I don't like black olives. I like green olives. Yeah, so if you want people to find you, just do find me.
Where are they going to find you?
Huh?
Back to drawing.
Well, how do they find you if you're lost?
They click on your linky. They click your linky. Click your linky.
You're stinky. Click your stinky.
I've been eating those Smarty Pops here lately. I've been hoping it'd make me smarter.
How's that working for you?
Huh?
How's that working for you?
I mean, they're really good, but if you eat too many, then your tongue starts feeling weird from the too much sour.
That's like I drank a whole bunch of Smart Water, and I'm still trying to figure out why it didn't work.
Smart Water. What?
Because my 2 light bulbs burnt out, and I'm short. So. That's why I didn't.
The cat's butt just blinked at me.
Here's the chocolate starfish.
Oh yeah. The chat has like so many seconds where that way like people can't like totally spam you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to do? Whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole.
I see coin people.
I was trying to play whack-a-mole. Who all here has played whack-a-mole, man?
Yep. It's been a long time.
You're like,
We used
with
to go
that
to the
big
arcade.
old pounder thing.
I'm trying to keep up. I used to get in trouble. I used to get in trouble as a kid doing that. My sister didn't like it so much. Playing whack-a-mole with her.
Yeah, if people get too close to your whack-a-mole thing, then you whack them.
Well, no, I just whacked her and just kept whacking her in the head. Didn't like her.
Gypsy says, go eat your foot long, man. That's right, man.
You remember when they used to have $5 footlongs back in the day, like 5 years ago?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The $5 footlong is now the $10 footlong. They like doubled the price.
On everything and everywhere. Yeah, definitely.
Kane said he'll be making a mail call video soon.
Nice. Did you see the little short kind of video I did last Friday?
What was it?
It was a recovery video.
I don't know.
So I'm on ringfinders.com. You go to ringfinders and you can select a person who does metal detecting that is associated with, and we pay an annual fee every year. And people will call you and say, hey, I lost this. Do you think you can find it? And so he called me Friday. And while I was still at work, and said, as soon as I get off work, I'll go see it. And so I'm there. He's describing what I'm asking what kind of metal is it, because he lost his ring. He's a landscaping architect. And he said, well, I lost my class ring, my Texas Tech class ring. And I think it's about 10 karat gold. I said, okay. So we looked in several different places, nothing. And then he goes, let's, hey, I got one other place. So I walk over there and all of a sudden my detector just goes nuts. And I start digging in the dirt. Sure enough, 10 karat, big, fat gold class ring. Yeah. And he was so excited. I was excited. I mean, I was like ecstatic. We're giving each other high fives and everything else. So after I was done with doing the video stuff, we talked for like an hour afterwards. We'll come to find out this guy melts silver and stamps it and sells it on Instagram. And he didn't think there was anybody even close in the area that would even did it with him, did that. So because he was like, well, how do you want to get paid? And I said, well, you can do, PayPal, PayPal, Cash App, any of those things you can do. He said, well, how about 2 ounces of silver?
You're like, score.
Yeah, I was pretty awesome. I was pretty excited about that. It was a great one.
Yeah,
it was a good recovery.
You just put up a sign, will work for silver.
Yeah, the last big recovery I got to do, I got called out to find a gold chain. One of these college kids had their gold chain and it broke, and he was heading back to his apartment and lost it. And so this was like last year before last, and it was like I think it was last year. So he tells me where to go to his apartment complex. I show up there. I'm waiting for him because he hasn't got there yet. And I just get bored and I'm walking around the parking lot and I see the gold chain sitting there in the parking lot. If a car had been parked there, you would have never saw it. We'd never found it. But there wasn't a car there, and I pick it up, and it's the whole gold chain. And so when he gets there, he starts to. I have him describe it to me and all that like that. And then once we're done, like I go, I already found it.
Yep, didn't even have to pull out the.
It was nice. That was a lot of fun too. Doing recoveries makes you feel pretty good. So.
Oh yeah, yeah, because people would never find it, like just trying to find it their own.
And then I had a girl I worked with. She got mad at her husband, and she took her wedding set, and as she's driving home in a field, and threw it in the field. Then she has regret the next day, and asked me, could I quietly find those and not ever let her husband know? And it took me about an hour, but I found both of them.
Yeah, what really sucks is when you like flush it or throw it into the water, then you're kind of screwed on
then
the
you're really
part.
screwed. Yeah,
you're screwed on the remorse part.
There's no going back on some things.
Yeah, I've known somebody that was pissed and flushed their ring down the toilet.
You know what's funny though? It probably was still there. It's caught in the U-trap. That's why they have the U-trap in there. Usually heavy metals and stuff will usually settle right in the bottom of that. You'd have to take the toilet apart to get to it, but you can get it. Same thing like a sink.
Yeah, I know one house, what our rental house that we have had like a trap down in the basement, and their toilet wasn't flushing and stuff. And so like my dad went over there and opened it up. There was like Barbie, there was like silverware in there. I'm like, how did that silverware even get flushed down the toilet? Like, how did that even happen?
All the crazy things, yeah.
You want out? Daddy locked you in here.
That way the cat would leave him alone. Now he's gonna go. Now he's gonna go rub his butt in Keith's face.
Yeah, Keith locked the cat in here because that's the one that farts really bad.
That's awesome. No, you were talking about the highs and lows and stuff like that you feel. I go through the same thing. There's sometimes I just don't have any energy at all. It's not like I'm upset about anything. I just feel drained.
Yeah.
And it takes a while to recharge and kind of reboot and everything else. But that, they call us empaths. It's like we have this sixth sense of being able to feel other people's emotions and, around us and what's, kind of bumping spirits, I guess.
Yeah, you like absorb it all. So you almost feel like everybody around you is like a monkey at the zoo and they like get in their hand, crap in it, and just throw it at you, and then it just sticks to you.
Yep, like glue. I was trying to think of that commercial, the one that said it sticks to you. There was some commercial that was like something.
I just imagine monkeys at the zoo because they poop in their hands and then like throw it and splatter it against the glass.
Well, at least you didn't go with the Silence of the Lambs version. So, yeah, learning how to manage that will help you tremendously.
Yeah, it's difficult.
It's taken me a while to learn how to not get into people's head and trying to think what they're thinking about, when I realize whatever they think about, that's on them. That's their responsibility. However they feel, that's their responsibility. It has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, it's like
so I had to practice and practice and practice that. And that makes you a mentally healthy person when you get there. When you're not so worried about what other people are going to say or what they're going to, do or whatever, you just let them be. let them be themselves. They're responsible for them. I can barely manage my own feelings and emotions.
Yeah, when you care about somebody, it's like you always want to try to make them feel better, but you know, you can't fix people. They gotta want to fix themselves.
Welcome to being codependent.
Hi, Sam M. Robert, hello.
What is up, Sam? How are you?
I just got squirreled. I like zoned out, man.
I bet they do. I bet the wastewater treatment plants come up with a lot of precious metals at times. Rings just constantly get lost.
I don't know. Is there? Oh, yeah, there is a yawn here. I was like, I don't think, because Keith made me disable the yawn on Coin Cruise.
Well, because he couldn't stop yawning.
This is mine. I can do whatever I want. Yeah, yawns don't really get me too much.
Nah, not as much as it does him.
I mean, like him, you just say the word and he's like, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody has to like really be like, hi, Soup.
Soupity doop.
Super doop. Yeah, and you can't microwave water fast enough for hot water either.
I haven't had hot water in a month. Ooh, that sucks.
Cold bath, cold showers. Yeah, been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't like it. That's why all of our stuff here is like electric.
It's like those girls on YouTube that do the whole ice bath thing. I'm like, why? Apparently it's supposed to be good for your joints or something like that, but no. I'd rather have a hot tub.
Cold weather is not good for your joints, so I don't see how like cold
water, yeah.
Cold water.
I don't know the theory of it.
Yeah. Because
like
I know my joints are achy way worse in the wintertime than like in the summertime.
Frosty the Coin Man had a very happy soul. Let's start calling him Frosty.
Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, Kane.
Let's say have a lovely day. Just for the nurse.
Ringmaster Ray thinking about a hot nurse giving him like a sponge bath. He'd already drifted off into like the fantasy world. He's like, nurse. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you get some 6-foot burly guy come in. I'm your nurse.
Or a 6-foot bearded lady.
Yeah, exactly.
That manhandles you.
Yeah, scare you to death.
Manhandles you. Frosty the Turkey Trivia Man. Yeah, Frostbite's trivia was like way beyond my brain comprehension. You have to like study for his trivia thing.
What was it? Was it in Living Color or was it Saturday Night Live? They had something Deep Thoughts. The series was called Deep Thoughts on one of the comedy shows like that.
Deep Thoughts.
I'm gonna look that up real quick to see which one it was.
Oh, wasn't it Budweiser that used to do the Real Man of Genius?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. I invented a pooper scooper that disposes itself. I don't know. I see Griller.
It was Saturday Night Live.
Release tons of endorphins. Cold weather just makes you shiver. Shiver or shrivel? I know cold weather makes you shrivel too.
Yep. Saturday Night Live. Deep Thought.
Deep Thought. Yeah, Frostbite said Deep Thoughts with SNL. Do they still have Saturday Night Live?
You know, I haven't watched it in so long. I don't even know if it's still active.
I mean, I don't have regular TV channels, so like
I don't either. All I have is this. I just have YouTube. Well, I mean, I have the internet coming in.
I have like Amazon Prime, Netflix, and Hulu.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, if something good comes on, I'll do like a month of HBO or Showtime or something.
That's when your neighbor knocks on the door and says, "Hey, did you know the world ended?"
I am Mr. B Rose.
Because we're like, we don't get to see the news. Like, hey, by the way, the world ended a couple of days ago.
Yeah, because we don't know. Yeah, I get all my news from the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
You have like this local news alert thing on your phone, and it tells you like if something's going on in your area.
So Gypsy Wolves, it's still going on, but are they still funny?
But it's Roxilla said it's not funny.
Well, how can you be funny and make fun of stuff if you're so worried about offending everybody now? I mean, everybody, no matter what you say, somebody's going to be offended.
I offended you.
Mr. V Rose, welcome in.
Yeah, everything's supposed to be like, everything's got to be like politically correct or whatever.
I was like, how do you run a comedy show?
I don't know anything about politics. Like somebody will say, "Oh, that's super right-winged," and I'm like, "What the hell is right-winged, man?"
Well, right.
So I'm just like, I fly with my wings, both of them.
The right wing of the eagle on the Morgan, or the left wing? That's what we think about.
Yeah, I have no clue what that even means. You're like far left or far right, or you're right-winged, or
I'm hard middle.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm not like a party. Or maybe I am. I'm more like a party in your pants, not like a political party. Ringmaster Ray's like, uh-oh, what did I get into? Frosty's a hard center.
Yep.
Travis Kelce. He was actually pretty funny. I don't even know who Travis Kelce is, man.
Or you start telling everybody you're a right-wing lefty.
A right-wing lefty?
Yeah, just to really confuse the crap out
of somebody. So you write with your left hand? Well, your right is a wing.
Or someone asked you, what is your political lean? I don't know. I fell down when I tried to lean.
Not a Swiftie.
Yeah.
A Swiffer.
And that was SNL back in the old days was freaking awesome. I used to love John Belushi.
Stuff used to be funny, and now stuff doesn't seem like it's as funny.
You watch it and you're going, when am I supposed to laugh? Because as a kid, that was one of my dreams. I wanted to grow up and be on SNL, be a writer for SNL.
Kansas City Chiefs. Well, I'm not a sports fan, man.
The only reason why I know the Kansas City Chiefs is because my boy Patrick Mahomes went to school here at Texas Tech in Lubbock. And so that's why the only reason why I know the Kansas City Chiefs.
Leslie Nielsen, Coors Light, beer, Energizer Bunny commercial. Yeah, I used to just watch the Super Bowl for the commercials.
That's all I did too. I played football in high school, but I don't really care to watch sports on TV. It will put me to sleep. I would rather take a nap than be forced to watch a football game. I don't know why. It's my ADD. So if I get out and go dig in the dirt, I could do that all day long.
Yeah.
Physically doing something. Now, if I went out to go play with the kids and play football, I could do that too. But to sit there and watch it, it's like, might as well scrape your nails across a chalkboard. It's just not me.
Oh yeah, some of the old shows, yeah. They probably can't even show some of the old shows anymore.
Yeah, I've been like, Disney can't even show some of their old cartoons.
That's what's crazy though, because like some of these new cartoons are definitely not made for kids.
No, they're way out there now.
There's been a couple of cartoons that I had watched that made me feel uncomfortable.
I'm like,
because my kids used to watch like Family Guy and American Dad or something like that.
Just don't let them watch Ren and Stimpy.
Hi, Bees Nuts. Bees Nuts. I mean, Ren and Stimpy's not that bad. Some of the South Park episodes are kind of like borderline, like gross.
Or like, we killed Kenny again.
No, they go all the way into like, what is it, queefing or something? Like everybody's queefing on each other. It's like, are you serious? Everyone's like, oh. Man, Ringmaster Ray looks like a tomato face right now.
I got suntan. See.
Am I embarrassing you?
No. Been there, done it all, seen it all. Don't know why I'm turning red.
Who squeezed the cheese?
So I would say like more like queefing would be like turn your head sideways like this and go.
What's going on, man? Well, luckily Ray got up here because I probably would have just ended up freaking talking about a bunch of stuff and then just like started crying.
We're talking about psychotics. Us.
Yeah.
We're you know.
Hi,
Arkham.
David.
We escaped from Arkham Asylum.
The asylum. Yeah. No, because like I haven't been able to see my therapist because like my last therapy session, for some reason, it got glitched and I wasn't able to see him. And then I decided I'm not going to see him based on principle. The fact that I went there and I didn't have a freaking appointment. And then all of a sudden I'm just like, oh my God, I'm like in a massive like mania episode where my brain just keeps going and going and won't shut down. And like when you have like the squirrel brain, everything just like it amplifies because all your thoughts are going like 50,000 miles per hour and you just like as you spiral and like hit the ground.
Yep.
It's like that song, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
It's a great song. Tired of the Wounded Warrior Project benefit? I bet you are. I bet everybody's exhausted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then come the spring, you'll be exhausted of the St. Jude's.
Oh yeah, come in March.
Yeah.
I think it's like the week after my birthday.
We'll all be exhausted from that too. Everybody in the entire community is sending packages aside, waiting just to send them to Ida at some point in time. I know I got stuff down there.
Do I go for a walk?
Once it gets full, I'll ship it.
Well, when it's not freezing out, I do go outside and try to like enjoy nature. Like I'll go dig holes. I'll dig to China in my yard, man.
And then once you move to Texas, you'll be able to do nice walks in the fall.
Yeah. Like here, you can't be outside more than like 10, 15 minutes and like your freaking toes and fingers start like turning black and they're like ready to fall off.
But I have gone metal detecting and stuff like that.
Yeah. You get like
my fingers hurt so bad that I couldn't even move them. Give frostbite a new name. Yeah. When you can't feel
walking will help calibrate the spinning thoughts.
Malcolm's Coins. Welcome in.
Hi, Invisible River. I see you. So you're not invisible.
Not that invisible.
Oh, Malcolm. Hello, Malcolm. I've been trying to do like, we've been doing like the alphabet game to like see how many words that you can think of that starts with a letter.
I suck at words.
Huh?
That's the other part of being ADHD is I got stuck with dyslexia too. Me and words never got along. Numbers and words. Dyslexia and dyscalculia. Yeah, that was like, it wasn't fun for me.
That'll drive you nuts. No, because then I don't know, something with like with my ADHD, like I get like triggered, like words trigger me. Like I could be talking to you about something and somebody could say something and then there's something unites something else, which unites something else. And by the time we're done talking, like this is like way over there.
It's like me, just like someone will say something, it'll trigger a thought like instantly, and I'm saying a dad joke or something funny about that, or working with patients, their names are always hilarious. We had a patient named Louder. I won't go with the first name or anything else, but the last name was just Louder. And the girl, so I walked up to the girl who worked him up, and I was like, "How do you pronounce that?" She said, "Louder." I said, "What? Louder." I said, "I'm not hearing you right." And she goes, "Louder." And then I start laughing. She realized what she did. So stuff like that just like is instant in my head, and I don't know why. Uh-oh.
Here
We
comes
got bit.
trouble.
We got frostbite. Frostbite.
What's up?
The
I'm
king of
frostbite
that
because
joke.
I'm cool like that. How you guys doing?
Doing good. Are you driving? Sounds like you're
Can
driving.
you tell?
Yep.
Are you?
I am. See, look what. Hello.
Hi, yellow.
I'm trying to see if I hear road noise.
Well, I was just barely hearing little snippets, and I was like, he's driving.
He's
So,
got good ears.
Driving me crazy.
this guy went to the immigration office to get his green card. And the immigration officer said, "I'll give you your green card if you can use these 3 words in a sentence: pink, green, and yellow." Guy looks at him and goes, phone go green, green. I pick it up and I say, yellow.
I used to get some kind of like emo thing, like the like Spanish word of the day or something.
I used to get that too.
The guy with the big sombrero.
Yeah.
My favorite one is the word wheelchair. If you go get the tacos, wheelchair.
Wheelchair. Wheelchair with you.
But you know, it's funny. We hear that all the time here in Texas, though. You probably hear that all the time. Funny stuff.
Which one?
Funny Spanish words that go through our heads.
Yeah.
All the time.
Gabagool. What's gabagool?
Especially names. Working with patients all the time and just names. There's something in my head, and I'm always got something that's just funny.
Hi, MLZB.
Yep.
NMJ.
Family party of 483.
483. What?
It's Garcia party 483.
So when we used to do paper charts before they had EMR, I made a complete chart, and it was just like that. It was ready to work up and everything else. I set it in the bin, and we had this girl technician that we always make fun of because she's blonde, very blonde, and she was a little older than I was. And so she goes out and she looks in the waiting room and she starts calling this patient's name, Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt. Has anybody seen Mike Hunt? Yeah. Then me and the doc are like losing it. We're like rolling in the floor.
There's a lot of those. Did you guys ever see the news report about the airplanes and the pilots?
Mm-mm.
And they were talking about the Asian pilots, and they were dropping off something like bro tin wing, no can fly. Oh man, go look that up. Look at newscasts with funny Japanese names.
I go,
and it's horrible, but they did this live, and nobody initially caught on. So they're doing this broadcast. And they had to issue this big retraction and all this stuff.
oh wow.
Yeah, you can still see the entire broadcast.
So
Hi,
the girl,
Angry Warrior.
No idea that they're being played with.
Yeah. So when our docs want to order like Asian food or something, like the girls will have the list and they'll like, hey, what do you want?
Some
And
young guy.
Some hot chick.
Some young guy.
Yeah, you want some young guy.
No, not really.
Juan Young Lo.
That's like the Russian gigolo. Yuri, take off your pants.
Stacking with the butt cracking.
Kraken's in here?
Yeah, He's calling you ringworm, so I said stacking with the butt cracking.
That's the cracking whacking right there.
Whacking cracking. What?
Whacking cracking.
Chief came up real quick on Ida's this morning, and he had this giant sausage. He comes up. What did he say? He's
whacking the sausage.
Whacking the sausage. He comes up and starts. I'm spanking. No, he goes. I'm spanking the sausage, and then he freaking left.
Paula said that a long time ago that happened to Ida and her, or something like that, or happened to Ida. So he jumps on real quick and does it. I lost it.
I was dying this morning because he's spanking his sausage.
Mm-hmm.
And then Eric told him, because Chief said it was his anniversary, and Eric said, you better save some of that for later. Because it's his anniversary today.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to have to go back and watch that episode.
That was good.
Yeah, it was this morning. Chief just popped up real quick to slap his sausage around.
Make me tear up pretty good. And it's not something you would think that Chief would do.
Harry Bush.
That's what was so funny.
Yeah, that's Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chief likes to do like a little
dry humor, and then just wham, nails us with that.
Chief is a quiet little devil. Every once in a while, his funner, darker side comes out. Chief's a hoot.
Yeah. So me and Keys were on a stream, and there were people that were in the basement, and we didn't verify them before they came up. But you could hit YouTube verify on the little 3 dots before you bring them up. And so, like, if you go to my name down in the basement or whatever, you can click on
I could like verify you guys?
Yeah, you can verify. And it's good to do that because we had somebody impersonating somebody else, the same name, someone we knew in the community for a long time, and we just clicked on them. And what is there is what I thought was 2 pigs, facing this way. And it wasn't. It was 2 guys.
Oh, no.
And it's like both me and Keys were just scarred for life after that. So now we verify everybody. I was going to tell Ida this morning, and I ran out of time because I was at work.
Yeah.
Always click on those 3 buttons. Make sure that says YouTube verified.
There's some people. Yeah, there's some things you just can't unsee.
I know. And I'm like, why do people get a kick out of that? I mean, they're doing it for giggles and just to cause problems. I'm like, why?
Well, I mean, back in the 80s, we used to like moon people just for the fun of it.
Okay. Now I'm guilty of that. Or you call the bowling alley. What's the biggest size balls you got? Well, we've got these 15s. Wow, man, how do you walk? And then you hang up. Yeah, we used to prank call stuff like that too.
Obviously, Invisible Ranch used to do it too because they're like, that was fun.
In my senior yearbook, all the seniors up on the tractor trailer bed, and we took a picture with everybody mooning all at the same time, our entire class. Well,
and did you do guess the butt or pin the face on the butt?
So from the people that were running the annuals, taking the pictures, they snuck it into our annual, so it got printed into our annuals.
Oh no. I bet somebody was pissed.
We were all ornery. We were all very ornery.
That would be a death sentence now.
Yeah,
we got away with so much stuff back in the day, though.
Like car surfing.
Well, but they knew it was harmless fun.
Yeah.
All right, who's in the basement?
Verify.
Talk in the chat.
Talk in the chat.
Sacradorian. How do you verify?
So you double click on the 3 little dots next to their image.
Yeah.
And it'll say YouTube verified. If it doesn't, don't let them up.
Oh, it doesn't let you.
Okay.
Show yourself, John.
So it doesn't say verified.
I don't know. No, it doesn't say anything. It says Tiz Flint authenticated with YouTube.
Nope. Don't do it.
Tiz Flint. Tiz Flint.
It's gonna be a whatchamacallit.
It's gonna be a what?
Like the guy this morning getting on Ida's.
Gonna be a weird person.
How'd you hear about it? I'm high. Frostbite missed all that too.
Yeah, some dude, he was like, I'm high, let me in.
Yeah, so he got on, he went onto the link and was trying to get on to the panel. And the only thing he could say in the chat was, I'm high.
And then Paula deleted somebody and came on. I don't know if you've seen what they said. I'm like, Paula, get him.
Mm-hmm. Yep, if you can't hit that little 3 buttons and it pops up and says YouTube verified right at the top, don't ever let them in.
Well, it says authenticated with YouTube, Tiz Flint.
Okay, then if they're authenticated, but you don't know them either.
Take a chance.
Well, you don't know what's going to pop up then. If you don't know them, don't do it.
Hi, Deep Stacker. Hi, teacher.
If you haven't got to know them.
Yeah. When I open up my panel, it doesn't matter if they're a real person. If I don't know who they are,
exactly, you don't let them
they're
up.
not coming up. I made that mistake one time. I won't do it again.
Yep, I'm the same way.
I've never had a weirdo come up in my chat yet.
Well, because you're the weirdest weirdo.
I know, I'm the weirdo. They're like, run! I scare off the weirdos.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my issue wasn't that they were weird. It's they came in and wanted to take over the stream.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you were there, Ray.
Alex is ready.
Remember he started asking.
And they just wanted to start an argument.
Well, it's not that. He started asking military-specific questions.
Oh, yes, so I remember that.
He started out asking about, well, what is a corpsman? Well, what is this? Well, what do they do? Well, what's the mission? Well, how do you know? What ship is this? And it's like, okay, you're asking too many.
How old are you?
Yeah, just started asking too many very specific questions. Like, see ya.
Oh, sorry, guy, we gotta go. This is a coin channel. Airplane. There's a guy that does for Navy Corpsman. He does his own channel. I've watched him several times.
You're an alien, Kraken.
Now that's a guy who's been probed by aliens.
He's been probed.
Deeply probed. And it's caused a disruption, and he's very disturbed.
I know sometimes you fall into it where a kid will ask why, and then they'll just ask why again, and then you tell them something else, and then you're like, why, and then why, and why. I just don't answer them. I'll say it once, and then I just will say, because it is.
We can't play coin trivia. Roseanne's not here.
I don't know enough coin trivia, and even if I did, like, my brain doesn't process it. Just do find me, Travis, and then people will find you.
But
exclamation point, find me.
You can do some serious fact or crap.
Fact or crap. You can
fact
we can play trigger the squirrel. I thought about that before. Like,
so, Angel, do you know how to catch a squirrel?
Do I know how to catch one?
Yep.
With a powdered donut?
No.
He did it.
I had one sitting right up in front of me, just staring me down in the rain, eating my freaking donut.
That's how Keith caught his squirrel.
He caught me with a donut.
With a donut.
A powdered donut.
No, you climb up a tree and act like a nut.
I'm afraid they would bite the wrong ones.
Person that's in there.
I'm afraid they might try to bite the wrong ones.
I've never seen you before, Tiz Flint. I'm not trying to discriminate. There's the person in the chat now. What
but they're going to have to chat. They're going to have to chat in the chat and kind of get to know everybody before we will let you up.
Well, you can only catch male squirrels that way, John. He said, grab its nuts. Hi, Kelly Ray. Hurting my feelings.
Well, we haven't heard of you, my friend, and I'm sorry.
We'll vote on it.
Yeah.
1, let the dude in. 2, no way.
You got some people that are kind of masochistic in the chat here. They'll want to just go with let's go all the way just for fun and see what happens.
Let's go all the way. Whoa. Let's go all the way.
Take it to a better
Living in Disneyland. Woo! We got a 1 and a 2. Roll the dice. 2.
But you need you need that boulder.
I have an over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
Oh,
slingshot.
Teacher says they don't have anything.
Robert went number 3.
Hi, Hillbilly.
If they don't, how many subs do
now
they
we
have?
got a John Doe. No content, no subscriptions.
Nope. Don't let them up.
Nope. That's an immediate flag. Nope.
Yeah, that's the reason why if you can't YouTube verify them like that and you don't know them.
No, if they have 0 subscribers, no. Immediately, no. You can look and see how long they've been a member by clicking on their about.
Yeah.
And if it's like
Jetson.
Yep, I'm being texted.
Very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits.
They said the person just created their account today.
There you go.
Yeah, nope.
All right, sorry, no go. I don't want to be traumatized, and I don't want to traumatize my viewers.
Is Gypsy still in chat?
She has to look at her husband. That's trauma enough.
Right.
Is Gypsy still in chat?
I haven't seen him for a second, but probably.
I just kicked him. They've been in the basement long enough.
He likes to do that kind of crap.
I got taffy, man.
Kick that like a 60-yard field goal.
Gypsy likes to do that.
No
Gypsy
way,
likes
Jose.
to do that. He likes to come in and play as somebody else.
Hi, Gen X. Terminal, you have that notification sound, the Jetsons.
And his dog.
You can't be an angel, Gypsy Wolves. You're a dude. I'm Angel.
Is that Taffy or is... Oh, okay, it's Taffy. I don't.
Yeah, it's Taffy. And it's not from Uranus.
Well, I was just thinking. I didn't think it was Silly Putty because I didn't think you would stick Silly Putty.
This is from Uranus, though.
Yeah, Silly Putty is like.
I got this lip shit, and it's from Uranus.
What's the name of the other place, Angel?
It's just called the Taffy Shop.
Saltwater Taffy.
No, there's a place online called the Taffy Shop, and their taffy is really good. It's like addictive.
Amazing. Yeah, I bought one of their giant family-sized, multi-flavored bags.
Yeah, that's what I get the giant.
I ate it till I got sick.
Ate it till you're sick. I got the giant bag, and then every once in a while, I'll make a bag where I get to pick like 5 or 6 flavors.
Mm-hmm. Well, living in Virginia Beach, they had the saltwater taffy everywhere. There was shops. Every tourist shop had it. They were just all the way up and down the boardwalk. But it was good.
Stackin said there's wieners on my panel.
We're a wiener. Where the wieners live.
He's not a loser. He's a wiener.
Frostbite's flashing us.
I know.
He must have had your blinker on.
Earthquake.
You were flashing us.
Oh, it was somebody in front of me had their blinker on.
Yeah. So I was looking at some pictures about Iceland, and they're having these major earthquakes in Iceland, and like the entire highway like cracked, and then like was a foot taller in one side compared to the other, and they're having a lot of like more minor type earthquakes. They're expecting a eruption pretty soon, though. It was pretty interesting.
You say eruptions?
Yeah, if you're having quake like that up there,
volcanization. There's magma moving up. It's kind of like when you eat a jalapeno burrito or something. You get those earthquakes in your belly, and then you know there's magma about to come.
I know. I always tell people, "Excuse me, I'm going to blow shit up."
Yeah.
And everybody, that's a really good example, though, Ray. That's sorry, Angel.
Yeah. Every time somebody mentions the Cleveland Browns or whatever, I say I take the Browns to the Super Bowl pretty much every morning.
Yep.
Because that's what my dad used to call it. He's like, I'm going to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. Don't disturb me for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, don't skid your way on in. Ray is reading the chat at all. Am I reading the
Probably
chat?
Not. He's ignoring you, Kraken.
Yeah.
What did Kraken?
What did Kraken farts Travis? Or crapping in Travis crapping in his pants? Travis.
So Mr. V is Gabagool Gary.
Let me scroll.
I created my email.
Scrolling. Right. Keep those wheels a scrolling.
Fine.
I don't see nothing.
Safe and
why am I supposed to be reading the chat? Did I miss something? I glance at the chat, but you can't like read everything all the time and still talk.
I'm sorry, Tiz Flint. Like if I seen you around like more than just today, I would have like took the chance. But like we don't know, man. But I appreciate you.
Yeah. If you hang out with us and we get to know you, absolutely. But it takes time. It takes us for us to trust because we've been burned too many times.
Yeah, we don't.
Not chlamydia. That's not what he's talking about.
What? What?
And I said, not chlamydia. That's not what Ray's talking about.
Chlamydia.
Well, that's what they talk about, getting burned.
Yeah.
Oh, does that burn?
No, yeah, it's your gonorrhea syphilis.
Oh, yeehaw.
Did you ever hear about that?
What's that?
Gonorrhea?
They had a new disease that came out. It's called gonorrhea syphilis.
Gonorrhea syphilis?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have
for it.
I will let you up. All you gotta do is click the link, Hillbilly.
What's up, Hillbilly?
You're letting hillbillies in now?
I think when I was
Let me go get my banjo. I'm gonna go get my banjo. I'll be right back.
What's Hillbilly been up to? I haven't seen Hillbilly for a while.
He's been making pencils, man.
Yeah, he's brushing his tooth.
He's been doing pencils and stuff. He's been making pencils or pens. Pencils or pens.
What do you mean, porn? No, he was making crayons.
You say porn?
Porn crayons.
Oh, I thought porn crayons?
No, silver crayons.
Is there naked ladies on there?
No.
Porn crayons.
Yeah. He's making silver ones for all the Marines so that it'll help with their dental issues. Because you know how Marines like to chew on stuff like crayons.
Yeah, he makes some cool pens.
You know
what happened?
I make fun of Gunny all the time and Gypsy Wolves all the time. Yeah, he's making some indestructible silver crayons for Gypsy Wolves. Chew on.
Indestructible.
Indestructible. Indestructible. That's what you are. Indestructible.
See, we're triggering Ray now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get triggered and break out into song.
You know, you always impress me with your knowledge of lyrics.
I missed your message again.
I don't even know half the lyrics. Okay, I make up my own.
Okay, Slackin' Kraken. I will find it. Where's
Slackin' Kraken?
Slackin' what Kraken? Ray, I am Sofa King. We tarded. I am so.
He's what? He's trying to make you say something bad?
Yeah. I am something effing retarded. Say it fast. Sofa King, we tar did.
Oh, so fucking.
Yeah, that's like. So Ray, you want to learn how to speak Irish?
Sure.
Write these 4 words down.
4 words.
You ready?
Ready.
You got to write them down though.
Oh, I gotta write them down. Okay.
Got to write them down.
Okay. Here we go.
Ah,
Irish we be now, mate.
I'm ready.
Okay, first word is whale.
Whale?
WHALE. Okay.
Okay.
Word number 2, oil. OIL.
Okay.
Third word is beef. BEEF.
Got it.
And the last word is hack. HACKED.
Repeat.
Hacked? Did you say
Yep.
hacked?
Hacked.
Spell it.
Like HAK? Okay, hacked.
Hack. Okay.
Are we supposed to say them all together?
No,
Oil,
not
beef, hacked.
Not hacked. Hooked. Hooked. HOOKED.
Oh, hook.
Cooked.
Like Captain Hook.
Well,
Okay, all you got to do is use an Irish accent and say those 4 words really fast, and you got it.
Okay.
Well, oil be hooked. Be hooked. Well, oil be hooked. What up, hillbilly?
There you go.
Don't-
Now you know how to speak Irish.
Ignore the mess. Ignore the mess.
What's going on, hillbilly?
I thought that was normal. How is it a mess? Mine looks like that all the time, and it looks normal to me. It doesn't
That's
look like a
called
mess.
organized chaos.
Yes.
That's what
mine
my
is too.
therapist told me. As long
when are
as
you gonna
you
come play
know
with
where
us?
everything is and it makes no sense to nobody else but you, it's organized chaos.
When are you going to come play with us on the premiere train again?
Well, it should be soon, I hope, because we're about to have my son's house in the dry, and it's getting too cold for me to go out there and help him anymore. Because I had to stop because he's building a house, and you ought to see my chubby butt up in those rafters on that 2-story house, putting the roof on that thing.
That would be quite the sight.
And
you think plumbers have cracks?
Hey, you got to understand, my son's is also our pastor, so I can actually say that I'm a member of a church where I can remember spanking the pastor. But
my dad does crack.
Yeah, well, I was up there right below the decking at the very top of the house, and standing on this little 2x6, 2 stories above the concrete. And my son decides it's a good time. He's up there on the other side of the roof to use the nail gun, put a nail in right beside my head up there.
Oh, no.
So him and his other 2 pastor friends that were helping him heard me yell shit at the top of my lungs. So I heard my granddaughter down on the ground just die laughing.
Oh, no.
But yeah, I wanted to show you because when you said about making the pins, I've got, I know I've sent you messages before saying that I want to get some rings made to go around the pins, in the middle. And here's what I'm talking about. Check these out. These are my newest designs.
Ooh, pretty.
That eagle and flag and everything in the middle there is made out of 30-something pieces of wood that I had to put back together as it's like a jigsaw puzzle and then turn it down.
Angel, make him big.
Make it big.
Click on the little box on. He's in.
Here, we'll make him big.
I tell you, my wife's cooking. My wife's cooking's already started that.
I only know how to make them big a different way.
You like, and if you like steampunk,
no, that's cool. I really like that one.
Really?
And look here, it's a lever action.
That is neat. I mean, that would be really cool to go to work with. I mean, all my
That's
doctors
cool,
are
really.
jealous.
But those are the laser cut ones. But yeah, it's like fishing.
Awesome.
It makes me relaxed.
Yeah, it does. I mean, that's the same way. That's why I metal detect.
Oh yeah,
That's my mentally relaxing, just enjoying finding stuff, just enjoying the outside and having fun doing it.
yeah. I've got
Metal detecting is like gardening to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather metal detect than do gardening.
Yeah.
I've got
Digging in the dirt.
4 or 5 detectors. The one I'm using the most now is the Legend.
Mhm.
I really like that Nocta Legend.
Yeah, everybody seems to like it a lot too. I really thought about the Deus 2, but I went ahead and tried out the Garrett AT Max because I had the Pro for the longest time.
Right.
And it took me a while to kind of get used to the sound and the numbers because the sound was totally changed up from the Pro in the Max. And so now I've gotten comfortable with it and I'm finding crap everywhere.
Hey, I get a lot of grief because I carry around about a 35-year-old bounty hunter just for the gold. I use the little gold coil for it, and it actually detects gold better than that Legend. I mean, it's 35 years easy.
Yep. There's some technology that just works great, and some that's gotten better. So
yeah, my first metal detector had just like a little metal,
a little swing, a little arm.
I remember those.
Like when I had a little Whites. I think it was Whites. A little Whites kids metal detector when I was like 10. I got it for my birthday, and I took that thing everywhere. I found some really neat stuff. I still have some of that stuff. It's really cool stuff that I've found. And then that's what kind of really propelled me into wanting to do it again and got me into YouTube. About 7 years ago.
My wife and I just bought 24 acres of land. We're about to build a house next year.
Nice.
We found out that the land had a small community on it around the turn of the century, but by 1920, it had moved off. But we found so far 2 foundations, but they had a little general store. They had a school. There was, I think, 8 or 9 family homes there. Whoa. All on this land that we now own, and it has never been metal detected. So we are planning. Do you know Florida? You know Florida metal detecting?
Yeah,
Dwayne
or South. South Florida.
Yeah, Dwayne. He and Wes Hill, and we're all going to have a party next year, and anybody that wants to come to Arkansas is welcome to come. We're going to spend like a long weekend, just everybody out there, and we're just going to hit that place and see what we can find.
That would be awesome.
That sounds like fun.
Everybody's invited. So, of course, it is Arkansas.
Hi, Beto.
I have the incredible privilege of having an entire ghost town that I've been metal detecting. And I have permission to be on it. And
nice.
it was the old air base, and they dismantled everything back in the early 90s when they got rid of a lot of the bases. But that base had been there from like the 30s on up. And so where the housing part of it was, they just basically bulldozed it flat. And so it's this big
look at it.
It's basically just a area of pasture land now. And
big hard.
Man, I've already found Benji. I found probably 30 dimes out there, silver dimes, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of wheat pennies.
I've never found anything precious metals, but I don't really get out much either. But
you're always around it anyway. But it's more fun to find it
instead of having to buy it.
It is totally different. When you find it, it becomes something special to you and you alone.
Right.
I've found a few cool things though. Like I dug up an old wash tub, man.
Yeah.
I had to get the hose though
She
and
dug a
start
bucket.
spraying
There's
around
a
it.
hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza.
Well, fix it, dear Henry.
Oh,
What's that?
Is that your prospecting gold that you found?
that's what I've found. Yeah, right. I've got a guy down in New Zealand, a Kiwi down in New Zealand. He's sending me pay dirt, and I'm actually using it to embed in pins. I've made 2, about to start another one, and they're pins that have a inlay of gold, usually either half gram or a gram. So it's fun. My wife told me that I can't afford a new hobby and a divorce. So,
well, I have so many stinking hobbies. It's like, pouring metal, metal detecting, which is my passion, coin collecting, coin roll hunting, this and that, and there's like,
yeah, you don't want to know all the hobbies I've had.
It's good for the squirrel.
List them. Let's hear.
I go through phases, but my problem is like I have like obsessive compulsive disorder also. So like I got into scrapbooking. So like literally I had to go on the internet and like find all the stickers and all the stuff. So like I have like this giant box like full of stickers and stuff.
Yeah, all you needed was a cricket.
And then I've done like Swarovski crystals and made like little rings and stuff.
That's a nice picker. No, it's a nugget. That goes beyond picker.
What's that from?
Good
prospecting?
It is. I got it from Big Flip, and it was. I think it was from. I think he said Georgia area or something like that.
Meow.
Anything?
Meow.
I forgot how many grams.
Meow.
Yeah, that would be awesome to pull it around from the old mint. Yeah, it's 8.38 grams.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I had to let a gold coin with D on it. So yeah, and then I got that's a gram.
Yeah, I've never been into like gold, like the gold nuggets and stuff.
It's a lot better than playing with these.
Well, yeah, like if you wanted to melt it and turn it into something, yeah, but like
that's like the Baby Yoda I did. That was 14 something grams.
The collecting of it aspect,
that's a 2.
Hi, Bob. And Angel, my wife and I make rings too. That and Opal.
Oh, that's cool.
But so we use some of that to actually embed around the rings, and it looks really cool with we use like abalone along with the gold. It almost looks like you've got gold mixed in with like beach stuff. I mean, it's hard to describe, but it comes out looking pretty good. She's the ring person though. She's the jewelry master.
We used to have this guy that did glass blowing, and he would come in and buy like a 1/10 ounce gold or a 1/4 ounce gold, and he would use it for his glass making.
Oh,
here's some nice glass.
Like when he would blow the glass.
That's diamonds.
Diamonds.
That's something else I collect is blown glass. I love blown glass.
Where'd you get the diamonds?
So out of rings that I would buy at estate sales, and then I would check them and everything else.
Oh, okay.
Because I was mainly buying it for the gold, so I could refine the gold. Because I was doing gold refining at the time, so I had this whole little leftover thing of diamonds.
I've got a diamond checker and a moissanite checker around here somewhere.
Yeah, I got my diamond checker up there. So
yeah, I get a diamond checker thingy.
You got to. You like to play jewelry, of course.
frostbite. I used to when I was a kid, when my parents would take me to like Silver Dollar City, where they have the glass blowers up there. I just love sitting and just watching them. I could watch them for hours.
It's amazing to watch.
Oh yeah.
These are Evans. These are Montana sapphires from Kevin that he had cut.
Such a brat.
Well, I ended up with
Red sapphire.
I had it out here somewhere.
A plopper. Silver Dollar City has a screw press. What's a screw press, man?
Here they
I
are.
tell you, it would pervert your mind.
Does it press screws? Or is it like a sexual position in the Kama Sutra? Were those pearls?
Kama Sutra. Chameleon.
Let's see. I got some tanzanite, the sunstone, some amethyst, and some smoky quartz from Brazil here that I need to.
That's a nice.
I need to figure out what to do. Something to do with these. I ended up getting them in an auction box that I got. It had a whole bunch of stuff in it.
Yeah, the thing with tanzanite is they're not able to get any more out of their big mine. Mine D is gone.
Oh, really?
They've totally mined it. So if you have really good solid tanzanite, hold on to it. That's increase in value like crazy.
Oh, the old way of minting coins.
May have to just keep this one around.
Yeah, that's like I have 2 Podparasha sapphires, and my granddad bought him. When it was in Germany, and when he passed away, those are 2 he left me in his will, and those buggers are freaking expensive.
Wow.
Tanzanite's going to be up there, not quite as high, but it'll be up there.
The coolest thing that I've got that I think is going to increase in value is that's a 2,000-year-old silver drachma.
Wow.
Drachma?
That'll never lose really its value.
Right.
I never heard of a drachma.
DRACHM.
Drachma?
Yeah, that's
right.
That's what all the women did back in ancient Rome. They always cost a bunch of drachma.
Is it from is that where like Dracula got his name?
No,
it was their version of like reality TVs, their drama, their drachmas.
Invisible River says you need 2 to cross the river.
Yeah, you got to put them on your eyeballs.
Yep.
Got to pay the ferryman. That's what the old thought was.
Sorry about that. That was my mama.
Grandmother's house we go.
Some of the cool stuff I've got came from this place up north called I think they call themselves the Coin Crew.
I shop at Coin Zone, man.
Coin Zone, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, a lot of people think we're like a laundromat or something.
Coin laundry.
I don't know.
Arcade.
How many people have tried to bring their laundry in.
I did pick up something cool the other day.
Sunshine.
Me a colorized Batman bar.
No, I'm Batman.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
I like
probably 1960s, and it's made by R.J. Reynolds. And so there's several different designs that they did.
Moose and squirrel.
I know you like to collect.
Yeah, I like to collect the old ones.
Yep, and then I've got some.
I like vintage because I'm vintage, so I like vintage.
Desert Storm. I like that one a lot.
What's up?
I've got talking about vintage. You might want some of these. I can get this guy that I know has probably 20 more of these. They're blast white. they're 1981 silver trade units, but it says minted from U.S. Strategic Stockpile Silver, formerly stored at U.S. Assay Office, San Francisco, and it's 1981. And they're all. Do what?
Assay?
Yes. Assay. I said ass.
What? Ass? I have I have a couple of rolls of those, Ray.
72s?
No, actually mine are 73s, but they look exactly like that.
Yeah, hey, they have some of those beside these. What are those?
And they're mine are like sealed in like plastic. I got some rolls of those. But
I want to do a series of trade
Check
dollars.
this one out.
A series of what?
The trade dollars.
I love trade units though. Yeah, that's one of my things. That's where it says trade unit.
Established 1958.
Well, if y'all want any of those, he's selling them for $30 each, which I thought was a little bit cheap, below what they would normally go for.
Yeah,
so I can get them for you if you want them for the same price. I'm not making anything.
World Trade Commerce, 1974. And this one I'm keeping too because I got this from Silver Keys.
Yeah, because it's RMR. Remastered.
Exactly.
Okay. Since you know more about the trade units, what's the difference between these two? One has international trade unit, and one doesn't. But they've got the same style on here. The only difference up here is they've got a be quiet. Okay, and they've got a little bit different. One of them's with the Liberty Bell, and one of them's with the flag. And they're not dated. I got them at an estate sale. And they are not, I know they're from the early 80s.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, most of the time, stuff like that was 70s to 80s. After the 80s, they quit making cool stuff. No.
Is there a difference, though, between one that says just Silver Trade Unit, one that says the International Silver Trade Unit?
Well, one's accepted internationally. I don't know.
Okay, I just didn't know. It's just something I've never ran across.
Ray's playing with his nuggets.
And from the same era.
That's
Have a good one, freaking awesome. I appreciate you.
That's an itty bitty loaf I made.
Why are you pinching a loaf on my stream?
If I can pinch gold loaves, I'd be doing it.
I ate my golden.
He's pinching a bigger loaf.
Yeah, so
Hillbilly's pinching a bigger one.
This is what happens when you eat your golden grams. You just wait around for these to pop out.
Yeah, I'm not panning through your food. No. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this was from the same estate sale. It's got Tennessee and Texas. It's a 10-tex bar.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Very cool.
It's 10 ounce.
Too.
Right. It's not. It's early 80s, same as the rest of the stuff I got there.
It's funny how the 80s is like vintage now.
Yeah, that kind of irritates me because I'm way more than vintage.
The 80s was fun, man. I love the 80s.
Hey, I think you got a stalker. Did you check the chat?
I mean, the 80s is probably what like ruined our ozone level, though, from all that Aquanet.
Yeah. You're
all
right.
The Aquanet went up and ripped a hole in our ozone.
Somebody sent me a gift. It just says insert coin to play. But you can't really insert the coin. I told them I was just gonna hang it on my zipper and surprise my wife. It's heavy though. It's pretty cool.
Liberty. Does that say science? Science.
202nd anniversary. The United States Mint. It's a medal.
Patent of science. Science.
Industry.
Industry. You notice how I'm like turning my head to read it?
Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
17.
that's detailed.
Oh man, it's dark there.
It's dark.
Street light people.
So look this one. You should look this one up.
Look that one up.
Yeah.
What's that?
You should look it up and tell me about it.
Let's go in
Let me
here.
see the reverse,
Hi,
Ray.
Nancy. The Liberty Patent of Science and Industry.
1792. The U.S.
Every time I look stuff up, like I have to go through like 50,000 different BS before you can find what you want to find.
This is a U.S. medal produced by the U.S. Mint.
Oh, so that was produced by the U.S. Mint, supposedly?
Yes.
So did you look it up then?
Yep.
Oh, well, why are you telling me I have to look it up? Why don't you just tell me about it?
Because I have more fun this way.
1994. Is that when you were minted, Dennis?
Medal.
You know when I was minted?
73?
Yeah. We're having like wars, man. We're having the 73 war. The battle of 73 and who can get the most
72.
silver.
I'm 72.
I don't have a chance at getting more silver than you. You always have first dibs.
I know, I get dibs. I give Frosty my leftovers.
Cool stuff.
He gets sloppy seconds. I have to like check. Do I have this? Oh, I don't have it. So hey, Frosty, do you have this?
I wonder if Frosty's got that coin. I wonder.
The ship.
The South anniversary.
Is that a commemorative or something?
It's a commemorative half.
What is that one?
Old school commemorative?
Well, it's not old school, that old school. It's 92.
Oh, it's a 92.
Yeah.
So it's clad, man. It's clad.
Christopher Columbus Quincentennial.
Quincentennial.
So that must be
Silver plug in the middle. Make a
Pinta Santa Maria. One of those.
Yep, I got that one from somebody I know.
And there was, because I think
was it Ray?
Medal.
Must have been Ray because he knows.
It was Ray.
Oh, Dennis said he was minted in 1954. So most of your stuff is silver, man.
It's not a commemorative because it's actually a medal.
So I was minted in 72, but wasn't released until the public until 73.
Yeah, me too. Because I was born in the beginning.
Do any of you still have the first coin you ever collected?
Yep.
I believe I do.
What was it?
1873 shield nickel.
Nice.
Mine is a 1922 piece dollar given to me by my great grandmother that she used to wear. Had a hole in it.
Nice.
Still got it. I got that when I was.
Have a good one, J-Dog.
7 years old.
See you in the AM.
That's what has always fascinated me about coins ever since.
Not J-Dog.
Keith is.
Mine is a similar story. When I was born in 1964, my great granddad gave my parents this Morgan. But when he did, he put his last name was Wilson. He actually took a chisel and put a W in it.
Yep.
So I've still got it.
Did he counter stamp it?
Well, you might call it that. I call it damage. Because he didn't do a good job. But yeah, he put it on there and told him to give it to me when I was older. And I kept it. He did it for all of us, though, all of my generation. As far as I know, I'm the only one that still has mine.
I have two different seeded coins that were counter stamped Boyer.
That's cool. Yeah, I would definitely hold on to those.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my customers actually gave me one, and my son gave me the other. He found it at a coin show.
This is a nice trade unit. No chop marks. Really nice condition.
The British trade dollar, said Matt T.
1911.
Freaking awesome said something, but he retracted.
1911.
Yeah, Keith got me into coins, so it took me a while. Because
well,
at first
he
I was
got you into coins
like,
instead of chickens. Both of you were into chickens for a while.
oh yeah, I mean we worked at a chicken
chicken
factory.
Dennis says he bought ice cream with silver dimes. That's one of the few acceptable uses for silver is buying ice cream. Dennis, I was 25 years old before I realized ice cream melted.
This is 1989. But what
So
makes,
is anybody picking up what he's laying down?
Probably not.
no?
I get what you're saying, Hillbilly. I don't think anybody else does.
You know, Ray and I have squirrel brain.
I'm thinking about 200 different things at the moment.
So there was a very special dime that was minted, and the mint gave 3 of them to his daughter. And what did she spend them on?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice
Yeah.
cream.
Ice cream for ice cream.
This is why he's saying a dime is an acceptable thing to spend ice cream on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
I picked up what you were laying down, buddy.
Yeah, it's not a real well-known story.
Well, Ray's squirreling me because he's making me look at shiny stuff. Is that
So
bimetallic?
Yes. So this is 24 karat gold. And it's a 1 ounce silver round, but it is inlaid with the gold there. And this is a true mining token from Echo Bay Mines.
That's pretty cool.
And
Hi,
so
Wendy.
I looked this up. I could not find one on eBay for less than $250
Nice.
for a silver round that has gold plating on it. Yeah, it's beautiful, and because that's what makes it so highly collectible. It is a true mining round done by a mining company.
Oh, so it's just gilded.
It's gilded. Yeah,
It's just gilded.
I don't like.
So it's not really bimetallic because it's just
yeah,
gilded.
it's not solid. Yeah, there's no solid to it, but it is gilded.
What are you wearing, Frosty?
His
Are you a
seatbelt.
Boy Scout or something? Oh, it's glasses. I thought you were wearing one of those Boy Scout thingies. Your glasses made it look like
spectaculars.
from far away. It almost looks like you're wearing like a bolo or something.
From fart away. From fart away.
He's a Boy
All
Scout.
right, well, folks, I got to bail. I'm at my daughter's performance, so I got to get inside.
All right, have a good one, Frosty.
See y'all later.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be at my niece's band concert. That's why my mom called a while ago.
Oh,
that's my pearl.
You better get to it.
The Black Pearl.
We'll see
you guys for.
Oh, I'm not going.
I mean, that's the thing about coin collecting is you get into all this other weird stuff.
Yeah.
That's like, I had never seen one of these before, but it is really cool. It is a 3/9 fine, 1/2 ounce, but it was given out by the Avon company to their best sellers.
Avon calling.
And it's 24 karat gold.
Nice.
Plated.
So I got that in a coin collection that I bought. And I could find, I think, the 1 ounce, but I didn't see any 1/2 ounces on eBay either, or sold prices.
I found a 53 in a bag of $50 from a bank's coin changer counting machine. I found a 53 NATO Supreme Commander Eisenhower Challenge coin.
Whoa, that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean that's in my deep stack now.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also found house keys, and I mean because anything that it doesn't understand what it to do with, it throws it in the $50 bag. But to me, that's what makes it fun.
Replacement certificate of authenticity.
So that $3, they had to send out a replacement COA with it. Because apparently it was mislabeled or something on the original COA. So I have the error COA.
So you have an error COA? error, Will Robinson.
Yeah, so I bought that earlier this year when it first came out, and I'm like, and then I got this in the mail yesterday, saying we're sending you a new COA because of the error on the old COA.
A new coin magnified.
See, enclosed you will find a replacement certificate. We apologize for the inconvenience. I didn't even know there was an inconvenience. How would I know that there's an inconvenience? Let's see. Counted you to inform you an error on the certificate of authenticity. And inside you'll see the replacement one.
Bob.
That's weird.
We all have an error COA. It's called a birth certificate.
Yeah, mine was definitely had some errors on it. Mine said return to sender.
Right.
I just wish I'd known I'd have this body this long. I'd taken better care of it.
Oh no, me too. I have too many injuries. I have too many metal detecting injuries.
All right,
both shoulders.
I've been on here for almost 2 hours. I'm getting ants in my pants.
Thank you for letting me come up and visit for a while.
I appreciate you, Hillbilly.
They have mitigation for that.
I was talking to Mad the other day. I told him to get ready. I was wanting to come back up on the train once it probably in another couple of weeks.
Yeah, there's always an opening, and then Mad likes it because then sometimes he doesn't have to.
Yeah, he can step down and just relax and enjoy it.
But I'm the oldest I'm the person that's been on there the longest, so I have like authority, man. Or not
seniority?
Authority. Yeah, seniority. I have seniority. I get to shake my caboose.
Yep, and she's already got her AARP card for being on there the longest.
Nope, not yet. I use Keith's AARP card.
That's just wrong. I figured I better come over here in case she's got to go to the bathroom or something.
I'm not old enough yet for that.
Hello, Mr. Coin Crew.
Oh, do they give them at 50 now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I qualify now.
No wonder they keep sending me stuff in the mail. I was like, why are you giving me to you so early?
Well, I just turned 59.
50.
Am I older than y'all? I just turned 59 in August.
Yeah, you're ancient. You're ancient, yeah.
You're older than dirt.
I'm 50, Ray's 51, and Keith's
24.
I thought I was.
Angel was
I'm
rocking
not 56. I'm 11. Where did you learn how to add? 5 plus 6 is 11.
Fine, I'm 5.
5 times 11.
Although I usually tell people I feel 85, I look 55, and I act 15. So what's the average?
Yeah,
yeah, right. Yeah, my brain tells me I'm still in my 20s, but my body laughs at me.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
My wife had a friend that was real sensitive about her age, and my oldest son, when he was about 7 or 8, asked her if she was on the ark. And she said, "No, sweetie." And he said, "Well, why didn't you drown?"
Oh my God.
I went to the dentist to get some dentures, and they had to pull a tooth.
Oh, nice. That's gonna make it hard to bite your spinach, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's one big snaggle tooth.
I had to brush my tooth.
That's my tooth. My wife is going with her aunt and her mom and her sister on a trip until Wednesday, so I'm hungry. I mean, I'm by myself.
That's why you had the freedom to get back into your shop.
Keith eats cereal whenever I don't make him any food.
SpaghettiOs.
Sometimes I just don't feel like cooking, so I do the same thing. It's breakfast
cereal,
tonight.
sandwiches, easy stuff.
Yeah.
My go-to is SpaghettiOs with some Tabasco in it.
No, you gotta cook it.
No, Keith's too lazy. You gotta cook it.
You don't have to. You just eat it out of the can. It's pre-cooked.
No, it's not as good.
It's not bad.
That's what I do with raviolis. Sometimes I'm too lazy to even heat it up. I just eat it out of the can.
I do it with sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Sandwich or cereal.
I
just had a sandwich and cereal for dinner. Subway sandwich and a glass of milk, brother.
I said sauerkraut. He said sandwich. I'm gonna make Reubens.
Oh, I love Reuben sandwiches.
Yeah.
That's one of my
with Russian dressing. I'm not going to put Thousand Island. It's not a real Reuben if you don't use Russian dressing.
Yeah. Go to Jason's Deli and they have an amazing Reuben.
There's two things that I always check when I'm traveling. I find a good place for Reubens and a good place for old fashions. I walked into a bar at the airport in North Carolina one day, and she said, "What do you have?" I said, "Old fashioned." She said, "Old fashioned what?" I said, "Just give me a screwdriver. You can't screw that up. If I have to tell you how to make, you don't even know what an old fashioned is. You shouldn't be a bartender."
Yep.
Well, I'm not a bartender because I don't know what old fashioned is.
Either.
Except for
really?
in the mirror.
Well, it's a drink, and it's a good one, but a bartender should know what an old fashioned is. Just like they should know what a martini.
Vodka, orange juice, and
everybody looks at me to say I'm old-fashioned.
Grenadine.
You'd think I was invented before.
No. An old fashioned is it's not got any juice or anything. It's just all alcohol.
Oh.
You'd think I was an old fashioned before the automobile, the way I drive.
Yeah. An old fashioned is like a Manhattan, but without the muddled sugar and cherry juice. Similar, anyway.
That sounds yummy, Chief.
I don't drink drinks very often. Last one has probably 3 months ago, but man, you got to have a good one.
Oh,
I can't remember the last time I had it. Oh, I did. I had a drink in Tulsa.
Chief, you should have grubbed that right up here, buddy.
So Chief ate a fillet of megalodon and lobster.
Filet mignon.
Yeah. Oh, that's filet mignon? I thought it was megalodon.
No, that's how
filet mignon.
Mignon.
He had a big shark piece.
Other than the blooming onion, do you heard me say I'm hungry, right?
I'm hungry too. I haven't eaten either.
For once,
I know I'm hungry.
Well,
too.
except for peanuts.
For once, I'm on here and I'm not hungry
because he already ate.
Subway 6 inch and a tall glass of milk.
Nice.
I got peer pressure.
Milk was better
to drink in Tulsa. I had one drink in Tulsa.
She was
they didn't peer pressure me.
She was already silly.
I don't fall for peer pressure.
No, you don't know more.
I really no more.
Not no more.
I'm just trying to decide if I'd want to witness that or just be an innocent bystander.
On what?
Seeing her drink.
Well,
I want to stay out of range.
I'm louder when I drink, and I love everybody.
She had one drink and she was going, "Shh, the spin is rooming."
The spin is rooming.
She's not as drunk as you think she is.
Yeah, I'm a 2-drink maximum type person.
Otherwise, we'll be carrying her.
Otherwise I'll be having to sleep with my feet on the ground to keep the room.
Sometimes you might even have
room from spinning.
You might even have to carry on the second drink.
Thank you.
Angry one. I donated a custom pin to the Wounded Warrior auction yesterday, and Angry Warrior won it. But the cool part, he gets to pick he gets to help design it, and then I'm going to live stream making it for him. So
that's messed up.
So I screwed up and left my cell phone there.
Than milk.
I had to go back to retrieve it. Luckily, we were not far away from the restaurant when I realized,
Really?
Yeah, because we were inside the it's the casino, the Hard Rock Casino, Hard Rock Cafe Casino, where we were eating at.
What? Was that the end?
I was just trying to figure out why it was so expensive, but somebody forgot their decimal point, didn't they?
Yeah, $252 a gallon is pretty freaking.
Well, I know what he meant. $252 versus $306 for gas.
If milk was $252 a gallon, I would just like buy.
I would be drinking water.
I would buy a cow because
Just ride
it would
the
be
cow.
more cost effective.
Yeah, for $4 a gallon, you could just ride your cow to work.
I would, if milk was $252 in my lifetime, I would literally find a puddle in the road and drink out of it.
Well, it'd be cheaper to buy a cow.
Unless the cow costs $14 billion.
Yeah, that's true.
You know who we need up here right now? Your
Who?
sister Paula.
Who?
Paula.
Oh, Paula.
Then we can make it spicy.
Spicy.
2 hours.
He's like, I'm out of here.
I'm
Don't
out of
say the
here.
word, Paula.
2 hours.
Yeah, I know. I'm fixing to leave you guys too. Ha,
Yeah.
bye. No.
I'm gonna go, and I just did want to thank you for letting me bring my messy office in here.
I appreciate you, Hillbilly.
Well, hey, y'all got a special place with me. Y'all were one of the first ones that I got into. You remember as Raven, and then y'all and Rob and Silver Seeker, and y'all got me hooked on spending all the money. And then my wife told me to quit hanging around. Y'all were bad influences, and no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I still. Oh, and those 2016 maples I got from you the other day. I've had somebody buy most of them. I kept one for my collection because I got it from you. So I'm gonna have to get some more stuff from you soon.
Let Lily.
Well, you guys have a good night. I'm taking out. I gotta go.
Nice.
Yeah, we're
Hi,
Hi,
gonna be
teacher. I hadn't seen teachers. Another one I haven't seen in a while. Oh, by the way, just since the real reason I've not been around this summer, we got COVID.
Oh no.
Then we got mono.
Oh no.
And then my wife got pneumonia. So this summer's just been the summer from hell.
And then you had what, gonorrhea syphilis for a while there.
Yeah, but that was a condition, but from my sadomastopyromania.
Yep.
So.
Alrighty then.
They don't let me have fire.
They don't let me have fire.
You should be back next summer, Hillbilly.
Yeah.
You got everything this summer.
Oh, but anyway, thank you, and you'll start seeing more of me. I mean,
awesome. We miss you.
My wife says I can spend more money now. No. Oh, and by the way, I'm trying to figure out how to distribute them, but my bank, I may, the little coin roll crimpers that I designed to crimp the rolls on the coins.
Mm-hmm.
I have made 40 sets of them for one of my banks. They have told me I can get up to 6 boxes of halves a week, and they'll order them for me.
Wow. Nice.
And with everybody having problems getting boxes, and these are those String and Son ones,
or the stacks.
The flat,
yeah.
And I'm averaging maybe 3 or 4 silvers and ton of NIFCs and errors and stuff. But it just costs so much to ship them. If we can figure out a way to get them shipped, I can be getting and providing some boxes for people that need them.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to try to make any money on it. I'm okay. Whatever it costs, that's what it's going to be. I mean, I'm not
ridiculous.
$20 for the meat. That's about it.
So anybody that's wanting them, but they told me I got to limit it to 6 a week.
Yeah,
so
I need to go get my 2 boxes from the bank. I kind of stopped coin roll hunting for the summer because the metal detecting was taking up all my time, and now
I did too, and I went and talked to them the other day, told them I was going to start back up, and asked them how many I needed to keep it below, and they told me it's the other bank that gets irritated, the one where I dump them.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I love you all. You guys have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow at Ida's.
Thank you, brother.
I'll probably
Bye. Thank you. Night, everyone.
Love y'all. See you somewhere soon. Mwah. I'll probably see y'all in Ida's for the early bird people. And I'll see somebody somewhere else sometime real soon. So get squirreled. It's fun. Love y'all. How do I get out? Let me out. Let me out. Let me out.